We caught that trade while doing a live interview in VIP. We interviewed Belz, the person that made $20,000 in a day.
How we doing, Belz?
I joined Andre's group back in 2021, 2022. I was working a delivery job, man. I was a trend line trader. Those of you that don't know, I did quit my job, the delivery job, on the live with Andre.
He did.
So when I saw,
Sure.
I seen him trading, right? But I used his strategy, and I'm thinking it was holy grail. That morning, while I was at work, I was hitting on demo. When I saw Andre making money on trading, I was like, "Fuck this!" in the warehouse, and I went ahead and quit my job.
Oh yeah, we moving. We about to hit TP on. That's TP too. Just so y'all can see the shit.
Morning everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today I have a little bit of a different video. If you watched yesterday's video, specifically the video where I made $600 in just 21 minutes, I caught that trade while doing a live interview in VIP. We interviewed Belz, the person that made $20,000 in a day, the person that's been in VIP for years, the person that I've known for years. It's time for you guys to learn who Belz is, for the people that don't know who Belz is, and for the people that have joined VIP and have questions for Belz on his trading, his system, his strategy, his journey, and just the 20K trade also in one day. 20K in a day is crazy. So without all the yapping, let's get straight to the video. Let's get some game. And also, like I said, I caught a $600 trade during this interview, so make sure you just watch to the end. It's a longer video, but there's a lot of game, a lot of value, and it just goes to show what is possible. If I could do it, if Belz can do it, if Kino could do it, so can you, because we're no different. The only thing different is what we're doing on a daily basis and the habits that we've built over the years. So with that being said, enjoy the video.
I bet.
How we doing, Belz? How we doing? First time for everything. I don't think we really had you on an interview before. We probably had you on like little shit, but not in front of people. That's a fact.
That's a fact. We never had him in front of everybody talking. They know who you are, but the world don't know who you are.
You would think they know who you are. You would think they know. Some people probably know who Belz is. Some people are still probably. They just think he's another person in the group. You know what I mean? But people that are here long enough, you would know. For example, Belz has been here longer than a lot of other people, and I would say probably like what, three years. I'll start it off like this. Basically, Belz has been around for 3 to 4 years already. Plus, he was trading before that. So with that being said, he has some experience within trading. It's not like he just started trading a year ago. But when he comes back to the camera, I'm going to give it back to him. But I just want to really start it off with in terms of shit. Just talk about the journey. Just from 0 to 100. Just summarize it. You don't have to nothing, just be real. That's all people want to know, the real.
So
How did you get to this point? I feel like that's a nice question.
Well, for those of you that know me or that don't know me, I'm Belz. It's been a long journey, bro. It's almost 6 years. You know, it's 5+. We're going on 6. I joined Andre's group back in 2021, 2022. I think around there. I was working a delivery job, man. I was delivering furniture for one of the highest furniture places in Florida, Williams-Sonoma. So delivering furniture there, delivering furniture to people that live in, where Andre lives. So I would go to places where Andre lived, just like that, and fucking deliver furniture to people that got money. So it was things like that pissed me off because
where I live now.
Exactly where he lives now is where I would literally deliver $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 couches to people, and I would go there every day. But in Florida, y'all know that the houses are huge out here, so there's a lot of motivation, a lot of opportunities everywhere. It's just it's up to the person to get out of that mindset of wanting to work a 9 to 5 to be where those people are at. The trading journey was always hard for me. I was always somebody that was very greedy. I always wanted to be a millionaire overnight. So of course the trading journey went a little bit longer than it should have for most people. But it was well worth it. So I was a trend line trader. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I traded trend lines. I was a support and resistance trader too. And essentially it's all the terms that they all mean the same thing, no matter how you use them. But once you learn the technicalities of trading, man, and price action, right, the real way of trading, it's gonna take you a long way. All right, it's gonna take you a very, very long way. But that's really it. Those of you that don't know, I did quit my job, the delivery job, on the live with Andre.
He did. I
So
remember
when I
that
saw
day.
True story. True
I
story.
saw Andre, when I saw Andre making money on trading, I was like, "Fuck this!" in the warehouse, and I went ahead and quit my job. So it was that same day. I told my boss I was done. I walked out, and then I became full time from there. It was probably the worst decision I ever made because I was broke as shit. Didn't have no bread.
Worst, best decision. Worst, best decision.
I mean, I had savings, but I mean, you can only take savings so far. So, the savings did not. They ran out real fucking quick. And that comes to all the accounts I was buying. You know, I was again, we didn't have features accounts back then. But we did. We just didn't know about them. But we were paying, two, three, $500-$600 on Forex accounts, trying to pass them and get payouts out of them, and it just wasn't working out for that. Yeah. So once features came out and stuff, that's when everything really took a turn for me. I realized that it was easier for me to trade on TradingView. Everything started clicking more once everything was in one spot for me, and then that was that. But it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey, but it's worth it. For those of you that are new, do not give up. Giving up is something that I did once and I regret it, because that whole year that I gave up, I probably would have been, it was probably going to be my year where I would have had my aha moment. So don't give up, man. Keep going. And if you're in this group, stick with the group. You got a lot of people in here that'll help you out, a lot of people you can relate to. And just, that way, just, yeah, stick to the group, man. Stick to the group.
I feel like this will be a good one for a lot of people too. When you quit your job, I doubt you quit your job just like, nah, with no experience, with no like results of any sort that would lead you to believe that it was smart to leave. What led to you thinking it was a good decision for you to leave? Because in the moment you probably thought it was a good decision, but based off of what? Just so other people can get an idea. Like they may have exactly what you had when you quit, but you still said it was the worst decision of your life. So what were the things that you had already in place that led you to have the confidence to leave?
Okay, so if you okay, you're starting out a new strategy, right? Of course, that strategy in the beginning is gonna be like holy grail to you. I had seen him trading, right? But I used his strategy, and I'm thinking it was holy grail, because when I started using it that morning while I was at work, I was hitting on demo. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit on fucking live account. I'm definitely gonna hit on a funded account. And I went ahead and went that route, not even realizing that I didn't even have a week of using this strategy. You know what I'm saying? Not even 2-3 weeks, a month, it doesn't matter.
Bro said
Um,
not even a week.
so with that being said, you need something that's sustainable, right? That's showing you sustainability. You need something that's getting you payouts, that's getting you that's passing challenges for you. It can pass challenges, but you need payouts. You know what I'm saying? You need something that's giving you sustainability, so you know for a fact, okay, I have about 20 grand in savings just from trading alone. I can maybe quit my job now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think 20 grand is enough. Because I mean, yeah, 20 grand could probably pay,
All
six,
depends on
seven
your bills.
months or of rent, and then, car payments, whatever the case is. But to even quit your job, I say 50K at least liquid going through your accounts. Maybe quit your job then. Then you could be full time, full time. Other than that, keep the job, bro. The job is gonna continue to pay for your challenges if you keep failing them, right? It's obviously gonna keep paying for all of your many expenses that you have, Spotify, Netflix, because all them shits add up,
Spotify.
right? And once I realized, bro, all them shits was adding up after my rent was paid. I still had Netflix, Spotify. I had, getting food, grocery, all these little ass expenses. I'm like, fuck, this shit's eating up my savings more than I thought it would, right? And then on top of that, back then we were paying fucking $1,000 for 200K accounts, right? Forex accounts. So it was like, you know,
Stupid
that's what
prices.
we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a big safety net to be a full time for sure. That's a lesson I wish I had and I wish I learned. Um, but once you have that safety net, man, it's balls to the wall from there, bro. You're gonna have you'll have a great time. You'll have a great time. You won't have the stress on your back when you're trading. Because if you me, I was always stressed about, all right, I want, I need this type of money to live this type of way. I just quit my job. I don't got it. So that already in the back of my head was fucking up my trading. So just have that safety net there for you to even be able to be full time.
Let me ask you a question, Bill. So you spoke
up?
about you gave up. There was a year that you gave up. What year was that, and why did you give up? What made you leave, and what made you come back?
So what made me give up was obviously losing. I was losing accounts after accounts. I remember it was 1 month I spent like at least it was $2,000 alone just in challenges. And to me, it might not be a lot now, but two
I was
thousand
about to
dollars.
say that's it. I feel like you've gone through worse.
No, yeah,
Two
that was
thousand.
that was
That's it.
that was just 1 month. You know what I'm saying? I remember that was just that first month,
Oh
and
yeah.
it was a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because again, nobody just got 2,000 to play, to play with and throw away after with no job. So, um, that was that. So once I realized that I was throwing away money, I was like, yeah, what the fuck? I was like, there's just no way that I should be losing $2,000, right? There's no reason if I'm sitting here studying trading every day, showing up every day. You know what I'm saying? It's there's no reason for me to be losing 2,000 like that. And it wasn't even on trading. It was just on purchasing accounts, but I was failing the accounts the same day I would get them, and I was being greedy, and I wasn't following my plan. And to be honest with you, I didn't even have a plan. I didn't have a trading plan or anything. I would just go in the market, mark some shit up, and if it worked out, it worked out. So, um, I guess to a sense today, I still use that urgency of just getting into the market, looking for something, seeing it, and then getting out. But back then, I didn't have a plan, and it didn't work out for me. So I lost every account I bought the same day. And I'm talking about 200K accounts that were $1,000. Those of you that know, Forex accounts were $1,000 back then. I would buy those and fail them in the same
They
fucking day.
ran off with a bag. God damn, they made so
Mm-hmm.
much money. That shit crazy to think about.
Same
That's just
fucking
wild.
day.
They made a
Same.
lot of money.
And it was yeah, bro. And it was the same day. So the fact that it was the same day I would fail them, that right there was I was just blowing bread after that. But that's when all the failing challenges came.
It hit different when you losing $1,000 a day and not making $1,000 a day. That shit hit
Exactly.
different. Like
Exactly.
Especially
So
trading is the one business where you will lose money. People don't really, you will lose money. You just as much money you can make, you will lose. You will have people, how much you make. Now you should be worried about how much I lost. Are you willing to lose 5,000 in a
yeah,
day? If I say
yeah.
that, you're like, yeah, maybe it's just not for me.
Like for an example, it was if you guys seen Kino's video, man, with he showed the P&L of a guy that's in the group chat, right? And it was like a negative 11,000, right? It was. I know that hurt because it's in one day, right? And you don't. I know most of us don't got it to where it's 11K. You know what I'm saying? That we just got to lose like that. That's just essentially what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? It was one day I had the account, and then 2-3 hours later after I bought it, it's not the same now where I could buy an account and 5 minutes later pass it. No, it was I bought an account 5 minutes later for $1,000. I failed it, and there was $1,000 down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Not now where an account is fucking $50 or $120. I wish
For sure.
back then. You know what I'm saying? I wish back then it
Know
was like
that,
that.
but in one phases, passing a day, shit. I would have
Yeah,
got funded a long time. Like in my opinion, nowadays getting funded doesn't have the same value as it used to. It's way
exactly.
easier.
Yeah. Back then, getting funded, bro, was like a fucking. It was
That's
a
just
set.
like
it was like a
a
lottery
driver's test.
ticket.
It's like a driver's test. You actually might not pass if you're not good
It's so
enough.
fucking long, and if you guys it had the 5 minimum day, bro, I hated that shit. So it was.
Yeah.
It took time to pass an account, but then again, I realized it was that right there is what kept the whole discipline aspect and keeping you on your toes and shit like that. So I guess they did a good job with that shit, but essentially it was worthless to me because there's no reason for me to take 5 days to get funded.
So why did you come back?
Back,
I understand why you left, but why did you come back?
Why did I come back? Is because this is the only shit I wanted to do. I never want to work a 9 to 5. There's no reason for me to be under anybody else's authority.
Okay.
So,
I feel that too.
You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for that. I'm a grown ass man. There's no reason for me to be taking orders or anything from somebody else telling me to go bag up some food or fucking go get these carts from outside. You know what I'm saying? Or here, I need these paper signed. Go take it to so and so. The
put the
fuck do I look
fries in the
like?
bag, Belz. Put the
Yeah.
fries in the bag.
So did you ever
The
go
fuck do I
back
look
to a job after leaving, like taking that year off, quitting? Did you go back
like?
to a
The
job?
most I did was I went to, I think I did DoorDash to buy accounts, and that was probably the only thing I did was DoorDash. Um, I think I did a couple things on the side here and there for like repo. I used to do a couple things of repo for my cousin's business. But other than that, I think that was the only thing as far as going back to a job that I actually did. Never went back to a job where I had to do, another W-2 and shit like that. No, it was just side work to sustain the lifestyle that I needed to live, that I wanted to live. So, as far as going back to a job, no, I didn't go back to a job.
Okay.
Solid. That's what I like to hear. So we heard a lot about the come up. Talk more about the more recent, like with the trade, the 20.
The what you cut out, bro?
Yeah, he couldn't know.
The one that we could see on your screen. Well, none more. But the trade that we did see on your screen before. That shit is cut out. Damn Wi-Fi. But just walk us through the 20K trade, essentially. Like walk us through how it all happened.
All right, so the 20K trade, man, it was very simple. I'm pretty sure I probably still have it on my chart. Let me see. Yeah, I do. All right, so this was literally the 20K trade. All right, it was nothing special. It was literally just a run of a low into an area of interest. Right, it was just a run of a low, and then after that, I just had more confirmations after it hit this fair value gap. And once it hit this fair value gap, I just entered. Literally, that was it. And I put my stops to break even, and I closed my computer. I woke up, the shit was floating. I think it was around, probably around like 10,000, maybe 11,000 in this area here is when I had woke up. Maybe I think I probably woke up before that too, but it was like 6K here, 10K up here, and then I just kept going in and out of sleep. My head was going crazy, so I didn't really get some sleep. I was in and out. I was probably waking up every 15 minutes to fucking crack an eye at my phone. So, but it was very simple. I mean, it's the same thing you guys do every morning. A break of a run of liquidity or a fair value gap, whatever the case may be. It's the same, essentially the same thing. I use it differently. Um, but that was it. It was just that simple thing. It was just a higher time frame liquidity grab.
I think that's what I hate
Well,
about holding trades overnight or going to sleep on trades. You can't really sleep. You're always thinking about it while you're sleeping. It wakes you up.
Yeah. And that's the thing. The only reason I was up is because this pullback right here, this pullback, I had an alert in here somewhere, and I had the alert, and it was named. I had an alert named pullback. So once I seen that, it just kept me up, and I was like, okay, well, I need to be at least above this high here before I even attempt to, try to go to sleep and just let it rock. But once I got the alert that it was here, I got probably like 2-3 hours of sleep, and then I ended up waking up, and that's when you guys seen the P&L on the chat when you guys had went live. But essentially, this was it was stressful in the beginning, but once it got to an area that I was comfortable with break even at and just letting it rock out, it hit that area, and I just let it rock out after that. But yeah, it was nothing special. It was a simple liquidity run. That was all it was. And then what you guys got to understand, this happens every single day, right? Every single day. You just have to know where the liquidity's sitting at, right? And then at what time to get in at. Also, yesterday, Asia session had a banger sell, right? And we were just talking about how people were saying Asia session don't even be doing nothing. Those of you in Asia session yesterday, Asian session had the nicest sell, right? The nicest sell. And if we'll go back to that real quick, yesterday this was at 8 o'clock. Like 8 o'clock, this shit sold the fuck off, right? sold off. And a lot of people in my group, a lot of my students, they caught the sale, right? And I know a lot of people probably in here caught the sale too. So don't shit on Asia Session, bro. All right, don't shit on Asia Session. Asia Session will definitely get you right.
I definitely seen that trade yesterday. I was around my computer, but I didn't take because I don't trade nothing else outside of New York.
Yeah. By all means, bro. Follow your plan. Everybody follow your plan by all means. I'm just saying, these sessions, there's a lot of money to be made on every session. It doesn't matter what session it is. There's a lot of money to be made.
So can I ask you a question, bro? What makes you so confident to take trades that can end up into a $20,000 day, $15,000 day, $10,000 day? What gives you? Because I've been trading for around the same time as you, maybe around 5 years right now, and I'm gonna confidently say, 500 to 1,000 is a lot for me to make in a day, and I'm comfortable, I'm content. But what makes you go for these $15,000, $20,000 days and just be like balls to the wall?
Well, growing up, man, getting older, I'm starting to realize, you only get one of these lives, bro. And there's no reason for me to be selling myself short if I know I can have those type of days. So, when you start to grow up and you start to realize that time is moving fast, and a lot of people won't be here for a certain amount of time more than others, and you got family and all this other shit, you'll realize that you got to make the best of this shit. So I told myself, and I keep telling myself every day, I refuse to sit in the same spot. Right? I want to enjoy life. I want to do things and not be limited. So when I want a $20,000 trade, or right now when I want the next thing is a 30K trade, which should happen in these coming months. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go for it. And it goes with the saying of how you perceive yourself, right? And it's the same shit I'm gonna repeat every time. You trade how you perceive yourself. So again, I see myself as a god, so that's how exactly I'm gonna trade like. I'm gonna trade godlike.
Taking longs, by the way. Longs on 30.
What you?
Well, we got 50. 50 points, though. It's what I sent in the chat already.
Okay.
Pre-9:30. But it's 50 points. You can continue though, Brady.
I'm a trade godlike, and if you guys sit there and keep selling yourself short, and just don't sell yourself short, man. Just notice who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Notice what you want and go get it. Just by all means, go get it, bro. And then there's a lot of people that's not gonna be in your corner. There's a lot of envious people that don't want you having what you have. Just continue to do it with just continue to do it without them. You know what I'm saying? Don't have them in the back of your head. Keep them as fuel. You know what I'm saying? Keep them as motivation, because those envious niggas they're really gonna hate when they see, again, 20K days, 50K days, 100K days, whatever the day is. It doesn't matter. So, right? It don't matter.
Belz.
So
my fault, Brody. There's 102 people over here, and it's 9:25. I'm sure they want to know, what trades would you be looking at to take during New York session? If you were supposed to take any trades.
I will be looking for buys, and I probably would have took a buy already, because my setup is happening as we speak. But
hey, I'm on the right side of the genie. Let's see.
But
draw it up for us, bro.
Just look at. Oh no. No.
You don't want to draw it up for us, bro? Give us the inside scoop.
Listen, brother. There's people that paid for this shit. There's no reason for me to do it out for free.
All right.
Hey, you heard him.
You heard him.
People that paid for it, brother. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why would I do it for free? Nah, people pay for it.
If you want some inside scoop, you got to pay for it, dude. He said it.
I will give you this. I will give you this, right? You should have been bought a long time ago.
He was.
You should have been.
You should have bought toward Asia. He's like, man, y'all sleep on Asia. Y'all should have been in Asia.
Man, what I use is not. It's not hard. It's something. It's very simple. It's just with the way you trade, man. You got to make it simple. If you overcomplicate it and make it hard, it's not going to work out for you. All right. Yeah, that's it, bro. It's simple. Just any strategy, and every strategy works. It's just it's up to you on how you use it. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and listen to other people. Don't listen to other people critique you. None of that shit, bro. Whatever works is because it works for you. Simple. That's all it is. It doesn't work because somebody else has a Lambo or they have no. It works because it works for them. So if you find something that's simple to you and it works for you, by all means, go crazy with that strategy. But don't sit there and try to fall in people's, fall in the lap of people that have Lambos and all this other shit and thinking that their strategy is the holy grail, because essentially it's just something that works for them.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Right now I'm looking for possible sales. I'm going against y'all, but I don't see the sell opportunity yet. I'm gonna see if it's gonna show up. I will look for sales at 43,949. I'm not sure if it's gonna get there yet, but we waiting. We waiting. What would you take buys from?
I merely just want to see this Prius high. I just want to see this Prius high, 44,000 to get hit from there. I'm cool to see it short term, but I'm only risking 250. I can only risk so much with this damn funded account off rip, so I'm not risking a lot. Does Belz have YouTube? He has it, doesn't post on it.
Right. No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
You mute me? You're muted with everybody, my boy.
I'm waiting for I have my setups and stuff coming, so I gotta wait for my setup and everything to get here.
Oh, your setup. What kind of setup did you buy?
I just bought the same desk that Andre has, the raising desk where it goes up and down.
Standing desk. Mm-hmm.
Raising
desk. Bought a new fucking gaming PC, 2 monitors, and then I'm buying that camera that you had showed me.
Oh,
that's the one I'm getting.
Yeah, this one. The DJI.
Yeah, the little
Pocket Osmo 3. So, yeah, this John is fire.
DJ Khaled camera, that John thorough.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even use my other camera anymore. I strictly use this DJI, bro. It's crazy.
What the fuck? Belz, you in the witness protection program, nigga? What are you talking about?
Yeah. We caught you, boy. We caught you.
It's hilarious.
They said you a nonchalant dreadhead.
That's funny as hell.
That's funny.
That nigga's hilarious.
Yo, they said you gatekeep him in the chat. You don't want to post nothing, you gatekeep him, bro.
That's crazy.
Dang, bro.
They said you gatekeeping. I ain't gonna say
just tell him the price. Just tell him the price to get access to it.
Bro, listen. It's
a lighter card's crazy, bro.
It's $300 to learn with me, and it's $100 for VIP lifetime. So there's $400 right there.
You heard it. The price is the price. And the price is just today's price. Tomorrow's price might be something different. Listen, tap in.
If you make 40K tomorrow, that shit going up to 1,000.
I'm trying to show you. Everybody on YouTube, listen, lock in. His name is what's your YouTube, Belz?
Oh yeah, we moving. We about to hit TP on.
About to hit TP on, Dre. Let me see. Let me tap into it. Ooh, Belz is Dre's up 195.
Come on there. It's not 9:30 yet though. It's almost 9:30, but I'm just looking for a nice little 1 to 2. If we could get the Prius high, that's cool. But so far, it's a cool little reaction. We'll see what we can get.
Come on, Belz. Stop hiding the sauce, bro. Stop hiding the sauce.
9:30
Oh, the setup's already going. There goes the setup. Right.
My son, he up $100 right now. It's wicking back and forth right now.
It's looking crazy. Put it down.
Ooh, Belz, you into something? Belz just jumped to a trade. How much he up right now?
Belz in a trade too? Oh
yeah,
shit.
500. Listen, it's live with the game.
Belz in long. My boy putting a stop loss on. I bet. See, there was a point Belz didn't even used to do that.
Right. Belz didn't use stop loss.
Gross. And it's on an account he don't even trade. That's You
remember
that's gross right there.
Dre, you remember that video you made? You can't lose if you don't put a stop loss.
That was Belz.
That's not good advice, y'all. Do not listen to that.
Now, yeah, that was 100% troll. But listen, if you believe that, you may need a lot of education still. So it's a win-win.
Stop losses. Please don't stop losses, man. This shit ain't.
No, please don't listen. All right, never mind. I would say there's a whole bunch of people here that do want to ask you questions, even though it's 9:31 and we still waiting. We're gonna open up the floor to some questions. That's cool with you, Belz?
Yeah, go ahead. Ask him, bro. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let some people talk. If you got any questions, man, just jump in, man.
Bamboozle.
You could raise your hand. I'm gonna let you talk to my boy Belz real quick. Go ahead, Jenner, Kahil, Kel. I unmuted y'all.
Yeah, while y'all do that, I'm gonna keep watching this trade. I'm gonna spectate this trade since y'all.
Facts. I also took buys on 30.
All right, I'll keep y'all
Yeah,
updated
the
on.
longs already happened a long time ago.
Any questions for my boy Belz? Any questions?
Did they move you to your live account?
You said what?
I get it.
The top.
I got a question.
One at a time. One at a time.
I can't hear you guys. What happened?
Did Topstep move you to your live account?
Not yet. Probably, honestly, after this week, they probably would. I wouldn't.
Already coming down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I got the email, but it's only just to monitor, I guess. But I guess I'm pretty sure that they're gonna wait for me to have a couple more winning days. But I was looking at it last night. It was something that I definitely looking forward to, honestly.
They pray that nigga blow his shit. They're like, nah, we'll keep it, bro. Keep going. They're like, keep it.
Hey, somebody in the group chat says, "How can I pay for your VIP Belz?" Hey, we gonna leave the link down below after the pod. I got y'all, bro.
No, just message me. Just message me on DM.
Right, message him. There you go. But for the people on YouTube, you want to lock in with him, I got you. Link in the bio.
Well, yeah, other than that, bro.
Come on, 30. Hit TP1 for me. Hit TP1, so, you know what I'm saying? I can feel like Belz.
Any questions for my guy? Come on, pop in there. Any questions for my guy, Belz? You getting the sauce for free right now.
To sum all this shit up, just believe in yourselves, man. Just believe that you could do this shit, bro.
And trade like a god. And trade like a god. There you go. Oh, hands is being raised. Let me unmute everybody. You got a whole bunch of people that want to talk. Go ahead. Not everybody at one time, but just go ahead. I unmuted y'all. Go ahead.
Ladies first.
What are you?
Go ahead, John. John, you up first. John, you up first.
What are your short-term goals right now?
My short-term goals?
Yeah.
Lamb truck.
That's a short term? Okay.
That's
I feel that.
Okay. It can happen this year, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get a fucking, regardless if I don't get the whole, 185, 200K, I'm damn sure got the down.
Belz.
I still got the down payment.
Every time I go to Auto Trader, look what the recent one is.
Hold on.
Lamborghini Urus. They trying to show him the Lamborghini.
All the recent searches.
Lamborghini Urus. 190.
They need forward them. They know the price range too. They're like, here, we're gonna give it to you for under 200. I know what you're looking for. I'm telling you, at this point, Belz, we're gonna have to go to Scott. We're gonna go to Arizona, get them for like 180. We can get a good jump for like 180 with low miles. We just gonna have to drive it back, road trip back. We have to put like 3,000 miles on that jump.
That's a crazy drive back.
TP1
hit. Oh my god, that shit would be like the Crew 2.
TP1 hit.
It's a lot of gas.
TP1 hit. Hold on, I was distracted. Oh no, it looked like it probably tapped it, but then came back now.
No, the short-term goals are it's definitely a Lamb truck, but it's I don't know, bro. It's a lot. It's just a lot of things going on, man. There's a lot that I want to do. No, a lot of things that I want to do, but for sure, a new crib. I'm probably gonna end up moving downtown with Andre and them down there. So I'm looking at that. That's one of the main things I'm doing. But the Lamb truck, the new place, and then I'm looking for a 100K day. So those are my short goals right there.
Okay.
Come on, 30. You were so close.
Yo, Belz, if you had to do it like all over, start from scratch, how would you do it?
I would start by fucking taking this shit seriously from the beginning. Honestly, I would from the beginning, I would stick to one strategy and stick it all the way throughout. You know what I'm saying? The amount of times I quote unquote homie hop the fucking strategy, nigga, it's ridiculous. I at this point, there's a whole arsenal in all our heads, 18 million strategies. You know what I'm saying? But what people don't realize is it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. It's just all different terms. Supply and demand is support and resistance, right? Fucking fair value gaps is support and resistance. It's all the same shit. It's just it's so complicated, and this is why people don't get the market and they lose, and they tend to overcomplicate things because there's so many terms that they're trying to follow and be behind. When you just have to just simplify it for
unshare your
dummies,
screen real quick, Brody.
and you'll be good. You said what?
Now you, bro.
What you say, bro?
Unshare your screen real quick. We want to run the pod till 10. Go ahead, bro.
One thing I'll say too about the complication of it, especially with the market, price is going to be price. The market is going to be the market regardless. The name, we're all looking at the same thing. It's just different perception or what you see, but we're looking at the same thing happening. The same thing is going to happen regardless, whatever we call it or not. It's just learning from the market. That's why experience is always going to be the main thing that teaches you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Real time.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yo, what's good, y'all boys?
Go ahead, bro.
Yo.
I wanted to ask you, Belz. I know we were chopping it up the other day. I wanted to ask you if you could just speak a little bit about trading personal funds on Tradeovate and how do you manage that differently than these firms?
Oh no. Okay, so Tradeovate, I never got to the Tradeovate part because they require you're gonna have to at least have 10K minimum to trade with Tradeovate.
That's not true.
The 2K, the 2 and then the 5K that I wanted. So I put 2K in there first, and then I put 5K, and they still wasn't fucking with it. So you're gonna need at least 10K minimum to trade on Tradeovate. Just know that anything below that, you won't be able to pop not even one micro.
That is not true, bro. That is not true.
Bro, it's not true. It's not true. I got a live account. I have like 250 in it.
I have a live account with 1,000 in there, and I can trade.
Did you have?
Wait, you guys do what? Can you run that back? Because I need to know this. Can you run all that back?
Wait, hold on. Did you have the Sim Tradeovate or did you have the regular Tradeovate?
I have my live Tradeovate account.
Yeah, I have live.
And you were able to pop 1 mini.
Mm-hmm.
It depends what you're trading, though. You guys are trading 2 different assets.
I'm trading YM1. That's it. That's all I trade.
Right. He doesn't trade. He trades NASDAQ.
Oh, yeah. It's totally different with NASDAQ because NASDAQ is a heavier symbol.
I couldn't even trade one fucking micro with $5,000 in there. There's no way.
That's crazy.
No, on... Wait, trading one contract?
That's how my funding account is right now. I'm limited to fucking 1.
I couldn't trade 1 mini. I could not trade 1 mini at all. It wouldn't let me open 1 mini. It would let me open 1 micro, but I could not open a mini.
How many can you open? Like, how much money do you have compared to how much contracts can you open on YM?
I only ever went to 2 contracts, but at that point, I only had 2,000 in the account with YM1. So
no, that's decent though. You really don't need.
You don't need more than that.
When you got $2,000 in there, yeah. So
that's an easy 500.
You only need 1 for real. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show the.
Hold on. Don't share your screen. Just take a picture in the group chat.
I was gonna ask you, bro. Pretty much, taking a trade on the funded futures account and then balancing that with taking it on the personal Forex account. How do you go about managing that with the different pairs and the different position sizing? How do you go about managing that?
Essentially, when it comes to trading both live and funded, it has to do with the motions as well, because the motions that you have on the funded are not going to be the same, obviously not the same on live. The live is obviously your own bread, and then your motions are completely different from there. So when it comes to trading, you gotta put your mindset on the level of both accounts. As far as that, so you're talking about position sizing, or as far as on Forex to futures, or just on funded and live?
Really on a funded and live, but a lot of people, their funded account will be a futures account, but their personal will be a Forex account. But let's say you're trading US30 on both. So it's like, and you're risking, 1 or 2% on the funded, but you may want to risk 10% on the live. And that's also, you have to take Forex lots for that. So you have to calculate it separately. Like I know me, I'm calculating my position separately. I'm trying to figure out what do I want my risk to be per account. So I just wanted to ask about that because that may be helpful to people to know.
And no, you just gotta, again, like you just said, you just gotta calculate. You gotta calculate the right risk. That's all it is. Just make sure you're calculating the right risk. There's really nothing else to it besides making sure you're risking what you're supposed to be risking as far as your live account. You don't want to blow your whole live. So I'm pretty sure you would risk accordingly to what you have, whatever amount you have in your account. The funded stage, you already know it's already fixated. So you risk what you want to risk on there, I guess, on that point. But as far as the live, you should always risk
lower.
10 times. Yeah, 10 times less than what you would on a funded.
100%. Risk lower. Risk lower.
TP1 hit. TP1 hit.
TP1 hit for Dre. That's cool. That's calm. It's calm trade. Naz is dropping like rocks right now.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we could do. I'm just looking for a 1 to 2. I'll break even. I'm risk free.
Risk free. Dope.
I got a question for Belz.
What's up, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I was asking, is there a specific procedure that you take after a loss, or like how do you, like, what does that look like after you take a loss? Like the mindset, the whole shebang. Like, what do you do?
So after my first 2 losses, I'm done for the day. I close my app and I get on about my day. If I have 1 loss and 1 win, I just drop everything to 50% after that. As far as position sizing, I'll chop everything to 50% after that. But as far as just losing in general, what I do after, I don't do shit. There's no need to reevaluate or anything like that. And if you have a plan and you're following it, it just didn't work that day. So there's no point in sitting there trying to refine or anything like that. If you have a plan and you followed it and you just lost that day, it's just because you lost that day. That was it. Just don't change anything. Come back tomorrow, probably 100% probably gonna have a win. So, it's how you take the loss. So if you want to be a bitch and cry about it, then do that. But that will not be me. I will come back tomorrow and easily
try again,
probably win and be cool. Yeah. So
let me ask you a question, Belz. Do you journal?
Go ahead, bro.
Because I know I'm a big advocate in journaling. I journal. I preach it to everybody in every video that I shoot.
We definitely know that.
All right. Salute. But do you do it?
I don't journal.
Okay.
You know this. You've been knowing this. I never.
But they don't know that. They don't know that.
No, I don't journal. I don't believe in it.
Okay. That's my personal belief. Journaling is the best thing you can ever do to improve your trading journey. But Belz don't believe in it. So to each his own.
No, exactly. So, no, I think to me it's just a waste of time. By all means, journal is cool, but it never did.
A waste.
It never did anything for me.
Hey, Jenner, salute. Thanks for stepping in.
What did Jenner say?
Definitely not a waste.
Not a waste of time.
Definitely not a waste.
Go ahead, Jenner. Say it again, Jenner.
I've been muted this whole time. I've been treated like a peasant.
Nah, it's just a pod, bro. We just running the pod.
That's TP2. Yeah, TP2.
You hit TP2? Hold on, let me throw your screen up.
TP2's hit. Just so y'all can see the shit.
Belz, I do have a
TP2 hit.
Funded account question.
What's up, bro?
So for the for my funded futures, once you make on the starter pack, once you make the 2600, what is the drawdown looking like after that? What am I allowed?
It's whatever. It's the 2600. So anything above that is pure profit.
So I could go back down to zero type ish.
Yeah, you can't go back down to, if you have a 50K, you can't go back down to 5100, and that'd be it. That right there is just, don't worry about making so much because they're not going to move those like topstep. They're not going to move the money over. They're just going to they're going to liquidate everything else and then just give you.
I remember. I was just trying to make. I think it's like 7,200. It's like 6 weeks of 1,200.
Yeah, exactly. Just make that 72, bro, and fucking call it a day.
Type literally, and I'm gonna start another challenge after that.
Yeah, literally have guaranteed $1,200 every fucking week.
I was gonna make 7,400 on it or something, and then just stop trading on it. Start a new challenge.
That shit pushing. That shit pushing. That previous is high is probably where I'll close. As a matter of fact, I'll just close that 6. Give me 6, and I'm closing that, John.
Shit. When Andre closes,
give me 6. I'm closing at 6. Right before Pierce is high, I'll keep it. You know what I'm saying? Just a little, take that, John. Take that, John.
I take it. Take it.
It's already above 1 to 2, bro.
Take it.
It's a little bit more than 1 to 2. Yeah,
take it.
Take it. Oh, all right. No Diddy now.
Yeah, no Diddy. This is going a little too far.
God damn it.
Any questions for my Belz? Any last final questions before we end up the pod with my boy Belz?
Belz, real quick. This is a question for Belz, and then Keno and whoever else had like an input on it. So why do you feel?
Damn, my fault. Shit, my opinion. Fuck
hey, Dre, this for you too. My bad.
It's always Jimmy. He's like Belz, Keno. That's it though.
Let's say. But no, why do you feel how you feel about journaling, and then vice versa? You know, Kino, why do you feel how you feel about?
Belz,
Go ahead,
you're
Kino.
first. You're first. You're the main character right now.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
They don't know what you're gonna say. Talk, bro.
Like, I get what you say it's a waste of time, but can you like go a little bit more in depth on that?
Okay, journaling is cool. Yes, it gives you can see, I guess, what you did wrong or whatever the case may be. But there's no reason for you to be sitting there writing down your losses every fucking time. To me, that's draining. I don't think it's something that's gonna keep your mindset right. If you're sitting there continuing looking at fucking lost journal trades. To me, I just don't fuck with that. Personally, if you keep losing, you're gonna understand. You're gonna critique that one thing that you need, and you're gonna just go off of that and keep going that way. You don't need to journal losses, bro. You don't need to do that. It's just you're undermining yourself, and you're looking at, okay, damn, I lost this. Now, okay, yeah, I understand. I journaled it. Now I'm gonna see. I know what not to do later on. Cool, right? Boom. Then you lose again. I guarantee you those losing trades, they all got something so different, right? That probably has nothing to do with the strategy. It's just dumb shit that you put in there. That's just me. Okay, that's just me. I don't believe in journaling. There's no reason to journal. You have a brain for that. You did something wrong the first time. Don't do it again the next time. Simple. That's it. That's it. Now, if you want to journal, by all means, do that. What you gotta do?
It's definitely like a personal, like you gotta know yourself type of deal.
I'll say that one thing with journaling, if you're not doing it with intention, then it is useless. I'll say that's the main thing. If you're not journaling with intention, then it's useless. But I'll say you should be journaling the losses with the intention of trying to learn from it. But if you're just journaling it just to journal it, then in my opinion, I can see how it would be draining. But like I said, I think it's intention behind it that'll really change the result.
And people got to understand too. The only reason people journal, again, just like he said, it's not intentional. They do it because they follow these Instagram traders and Twitter traders and YouTube traders, and they speak the language of motivational quotes, quote unquote, and they believe that, okay, if I fucking sit here and journal, it's gonna make me better. No,
Can I say something on that? Can I say something on that?
Do what you got to do. Good.
I would like to say that journaling for a person like me does help, because I have a terrible memory, and it's very easy for me to forget very simple things. And when I go back and I read the journal, it allows me to remember those things a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a cheat sheet, literally. All the reasons I've messed up on the previous trades are literally bullet pointed out for me. I could read it out. I could feel the emotions that I was feeling when that trade happened because I wrote it down. So I can now, you know what I'm saying?
I can snap behind. Let me jump on that, Jay. Let me jump on that. Hold on.
I journal a little bit, but I journal loosely, not as much as Kino. But like I screenshot certain trades and shit like that. And the reason I do it is because I'm always trying to increase my hit rate. So I'm trying to see what I did in this trade different than the last trade. I might have used a different strategy, or I might have used a different entry method. So by me having a journal or just screenshots of trades that I took, sometimes I can see what worked better than something else, and that's how I just improve my accuracy. But if you never have any recollection or any proof of what you did in the past, then how are you going to say, well, this was better than this, if you have nothing to compare it to? So that's the reason I do it, but it's not. But mine just isn't as detailed as Kino's is. But I definitely screenshot
He said it again. He said it again.
All right.
He has like a professional ass journal, bro. Like Kino could take that shit to the stock market.
Bro, he said it the first time. It was funny. He said it
Kino,
again.
on that note though, like, do you feel like as detailed as you are really helps you become a better trader with the proof of your journaling?
It's my time to talk. Yes, sir. Anyway, journal is the best thing to do. Why? Because just like Jenner said, for people like me that probably smoked for a long time, that forgets very often what he does on a day-to-day basis. I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast last night. Last week. You feel me? Not last night. I'm fried. You see, I'm telling you, I'm fried. I'm cooked. So journaling is the thing that I use to go back and see what I did wrong. I get to relive those memories. I get to see the entries that I took. I get to learn from my mistakes. And as Andre said, if you're not journaling with the intentions of learning from it, reviewing the journal to learn from it, then what are you doing it for? It's pointless. You're just writing it down with no intention to go back and review it. But I journal every day with the intention to go back and review it on the weekend, at the end of the month. So I journal and I review it like at the end of every week, at the end of every month, at the end of every quarter, because I want to learn. So I did a video 2 days ago, and I actually went back to 2024, January 2024, the 8th of January 2024, and I seen the exact trade I took on that day. And it's so powerful to see exact trade you took on that day last year, and it'd be like, oh my God, look how far I came from taking those type of trades to taking these type of trades. So the biggest part of journaling for me is to have a track record of what you're doing and see the growth. You can always go back and track your growth, and you get to, learn from your mistakes. But yeah, that's my end on journaling.
Yeah. I'll say intention. Intention's everything. If you ain't journaling with intention, it's useless. You're just doing it to do it.
Yeah, you got to journal with intention. You got to review the journal. If you're not reviewing the journal, what you doing it for?
Is journaling more than just trading? Like, do you journal more than just your trading, though, Kino? Because
No. I don't be writing my feelings and stuff like that. That's no. I journal my.
For sure.
Besides, like, say I'm coming on the charts. I just had an argument with my girl. Maybe I'll put that in there, but. If I'm off the charts and I'm talking about, oh, my day is just bad. No, I'm not doing that. But, yes, as I said. But any more questions for my guy Belz before we end off the pod? Okay, all right. Salute. That's salute for my guy Belz. He said, how tall is he?
How tall are you? How much you weigh?
Okay.
What?
I don't think that's...
What's your social security number? Who you bank with?
Right. Give me a debit card. Anyway, thanks for having...
What area of Florida you live in? What kind of car you got?
Nah, nigga.
What kind of hoodie is that?
Niggas know where you live, nigga. That's
Man, they know where I live, but I will shoot them. I will put it on video.
I'm not putting this on the podcast. You know what? Let's end off the podcast. Belz, thank you for showing up, man. We're gonna end up. TP2 hit live.
Look at the volume.
Look at that. Look at that. TP2 hit live on cam.
Look, god damn.
TP2.
See, look, my TP got smacked in the head. Hey, what a good day, Belz.